What's happening, y'all? Alright, we're on the north end of Dumas, Texas this time. Getting ready to pick up our JBS load in Cactus, which is about 10 miles north of here. Just got past the Love's truck stop here on the north end of Dumas a second ago. So far it's been pretty easy going. On the way over here, I was talking to a friend of mine for a bit along the way, former JCT driver. Anyway, I started my shift in Sayre, Oklahoma. I ended up stopping there after I made my way there after I ended the last video. And I basically really just stopped there to get reefer fuel and a shower, and then I considered coming all the way over here yesterday, after I got through showering. But I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and stay in Sayre. Didn't want to have the sun in my face, because the sun was going to be setting right in my face as I was driving this way. If I had gone right away, not to mention how more traffic to deal with as well. So decided I'll just go ahead and stay in Sayre. I'll get some rest and all that. Get that video, my Walmart delivery video put together, or at least started on it. I actually made really good progress on it. Got it uploaded already, and should already be visible for you guys. In a pretty timely manner there. Alright. Anyway, from Sayre I took 283, US 283 north, just like maybe a couple miles. Straight from the Flying J there. Until I got to the south end of Sayre itself, and got on State Route 152. And head west from there, and basically stayed on 152 all the way to Dumas. And and then it's just a short, about 11 mile trip from Dumas to Cactus on US 287. I did get the word also that my load is ready to go already, so won't be any sitting around waiting at all for it. But I'll probably give me a good workout there trying to crank the landing gear, because I'm sure I bet my trailer is going to be in that one of the rows where the front end of the trailer always sits too high, and you have to drop the you have to raise the landing gear almost all the way up to even get the thing to sit firmly on your fifth wheel. Right lane closed. Turns left. I'm looking for speed limit changes. Didn't say anything yet, so it might still be. It is Texas, so sometimes they don't do speed limit changes for anyway, if you hadn't already watched the Walmart delivery video, where I did talk about where this particular load that I'm picking up is going, it'll be going to Azusa, California, which is eastern Los Angeles County. Flashing lights, I always worry about someone being on the road or something. Alright, to be a customer I've never been to, JTI S&S Foods or something along that line. It's on Foothill Boulevard. It'll be a new experience for me. Sounds like there's a difficult right turn to make to get to the place. I haven't done much research on it, and I'll talk more about it when I actually go make the delivery. So for now, we'll just focus on let's get over here to Cactus and talk about Cactus and how things go there. I have done a number of pickups in Cactus before, and I do have other videos of me picking up a cactus on my channel as well. So if you've never been there before, they have a dirt lot across the street from there that you can stage in. You spend whatever amount of time you want there. They have a couple of shithole bathrooms right there. Single stall bathroom, whatever. Worst excuse for a bathroom in both cases I've ever seen, probably though. There's also what is that? I think a Mexican restaurant or whatever it is up here on the south end of Cactus. We'll be passing by it. A lot of times people will park over there and grab a bite to eat or something, or hang out for a bit. I don't know that I tend to ever really see trucks camping out there though, but at least for eating and whatever they're there. So if you wanted to know about how my foot is doing, it is still in pain. It's not, I would say it's not as swollen as it's been, but it still has, I do have issues with the swelling. It is still painful to walk. Definitely not in a position where I can run yet, but, nor can I walk without a limp. But, I don't know, I do get the impression that it's getting a little bit better, and I hope it will quickly, so yeah, I can be back to normal. Now, there are times where maybe I'm on a break or something, whether it's a 10-hour break or even just a 30 somewhere, I might even go, I do interval training like jogging, running, jogging, whatever, or walking for whatever amount of time. Try to keep in shape a little bit. Pretty darn windy here. I don't know what the actual wind speed is. It's probably up in the upper teens though, if I had to guess. Let me take a look. When I was going across 152 there on that last stretch before Dumas, it was kept pretty breezy, felt worse, but it was definitely one of those keep two hands on the steering wheel kinds of winds. And for the most part, it's same case now. It's coming from right to left, or basically going from east to west, or maybe south, northeast to southwest, kind of. Direction, maybe even. Yeah, we're looking like we're probably in the upper teens, maybe 20-ish. Also, this JBS plant does have a washout bay. If you're a JCT driver, we have a contract with them, so yeah, you can always just drop your trailer dirty there. You don't have to make a special stop for a washout before coming here. If you're other carriers and you don't have a contract with them, you can still get washed out there, but you have to pay for it. If I remember right, is due on March 16th. Today is March 14th, and it's currently just after 6 a.m. Yes, the 16th at 16:30 is when it's due. So I have lots of time to work with to get there. Actually, I'll be able to I'll probably be there a good 24 hours early. And I'm kind of wondering if they might end up asking me to drop it in the drop yard or swamp or something along the way. Either way, I don't really care. I'm all for making a delivery to a new place I've never been to before, so it won't even bother me if I make the delivery myself. And just you know, as soon as I'm empty, possibly run toward a reload and keep moving. After we got over these railroad tracks there, we just crossed that street and the railroad tracks there. See, right after this yellow, I mean, not yellow, but this left curve, straighten out, I'm going to get over to the left lane because we need to make a left turn coming up. You're going to see a yellow flashing light here at the intersection that I'm going to turn at. We'll get slid over now. I don't have to fight with the people back there, because I'm sure they're going to catch up to me sooner or later. Alright, so I had a total of... from Paul's Valley to here, I want to say it was like 380 or so miles. But I only ran to Sayre, and from Sayre to here is right around 170 miles, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I'm right at 169 now, so right at 170 by the time I get to the JBS plant, which is right up ahead on the left side. Alright, so yeah, right after this right curve, you'll see the flashing yellow lights up here. We're going to turn right where that right where that flashing yellow is at. It looks like a lot of JBS employees are coming in to start their day too, because there's a lot of cars coming in. Yeah, that's the only thing over here, really, except for a farm further down the street. So these are all probably JBS employees on their way into work. I don't see a lot of, don't see much activity over here in the staging yard. I do see a few trailers sitting over here. I see about 5 or 6 bobtails parked over there, and a couple of trucks with trailers attached. Alright, usually we use both gates as far as I know. I'm not sure why this gate's open and the other one's closed. Gotta slide your tandems all the way back while you're on the property, so I'm gonna go ahead let me get my arrival call sent and slide tandems and go get checked in. Alright guys, we're all checked in. I'm going to be picking up trailer 7431. Going to slide tandems to the rear first though. Alright, I have a dirty trailer, so we're going to see if there's room in the wash rack first. If there's an open spot on the wash rack, we'll drop it in the rack first. Right there. If not, drop it in usually in an empty row over here to the east of me, or to the left of me, or over in the back. Look like there's nothing at all in the wash rack area, so go ahead and get turned around and open the doors. Drop it in front of any of those wash rack spots right in front of us. And I should have looked for my loaded trailer. I forgot to look, but best case scenario would be right here in this road next to me. But usually it's not over there. Usually I have to go to a different road to get it. Yeah, it's dirty.
You guys have an account with us? Just go ahead and park it in the back.
Oh, okay. You don't want to just drive in the dock?
Just go ahead and park it over there.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I guess because we have an account with them, he just said go ahead and drop it in the empty area. So, oh, good. My loaded's right here. All right, so perfect. It's usually I always hope that my trailer is sitting in this row right here because there's a better chance it's not going to be sitting so astronomically high. All right, I got to keep an eye on that tandem, especially the tandem's all the way back there. It's to make sure I don't run the back of my trailer into the trailer that's sitting in the corner there. I might have an opening right over here by, let's say, Evanston or something. You know, there's a few spots over here too. Alright, we'll put it over here now, a little more well-lit side. Right here in this opening, we'll go for that. This looks like a plenty wide spot right here, so. Alright, a couple of spots passed where I want it. Now we'll just do a full U-turn because there's not enough room for me to do a straight back, or not quite. Close, but not quite. Alright, let's see past the end of Prime and start seeing the other trailer on the other side of Prime. Tandem's a little bit closer to Prime, and then we'll work on getting the drives over there to square up a little bit better. That's maybe a little bit further back, I guess. Alright, that should be good. Now let's go hook door empty, or loaded, I mean. Okay, so the row that's right behind the guard shack, like if you look at this, not this JCT trailer, but the one across from it, the Mahal or whatever it's called. Well, now this guy's blocking our view of it. Okay, well, see how the trailer's, you know, the landing gear is on a concrete block there, and then you can actually see the trailer facing upward. And part of that is also the fact that where the tandems are actually sitting is in an area that's lower than the concrete block. So No matter what, you're not going to be able to get out of having to drop the landing gear. I mean, raise the landing gear, drop the front of the trailer just to even get underneath the trailer, or to hook to it. Very high risk you're going to have a high hook incident if you're not paying good attention here. Yeah, this row here, not quite as notorious for that, so it's a better chance we'll be okay on this row. I still expect that I'm going to have to raise the landing gear, but even looking right here, it looks like it's in not that bad shape. Oh yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it hitting my trailer on my fifth wheel, but it's not as heavy on the fifth wheel as I'd like it to be. So again, I want the landing gear off the ground at least like about an inch before I actually hook all the way in. That way it's easier to crank it. Alright, now we'll hook in. Alright guys, let's get rolling here. This is a new trailer. It was manufactured in 2021. It's in really good shape. I'll go ahead and wait till. Oh wait, let me change my status. I don't want to go driving status yet. How about check out its shipper? Okay, so I'm gonna wait till we get out the gate before I slide the tandems. This is going to be one of the quicker, easier drop hooks that I've done, especially with the fact the trailer's new, has disc brakes. Not a hell of a lot you can do with disc brakes. I mean, there is stuff to look at, but it's a lot quicker and easier than looking at drum brakes. We do have two sites here, but yeah, I'm not in a hurry, and they only have so many people working there over here in the guard shack. I've got two guys working in there right now, so I'll wait for night. And pulling ahead. All right, so the vent door is not sealed on my trailer, but the main doors are, or the right door is. I was able to look inside, and I could see that the last pallets are not that close to the back of the trailer, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any problems with being overweight on my tandems. Now, I'll go ahead and pull forward over here. I'm going to get my information written down and send my departure and loaded calls. I'm not seeing an excessive amount of weight on my gauge here, and knowing how far forward the last pallets are, I'm definitely not going to have any scale problems. I'll go ahead and scale it along the way whenever I stop, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm certain that'll be fine. Alright guys, let's get rolling now. I'm going to show you the way I go out of here as soon as these cars go by. Got one more. Actually, there's a pickup turning onto here now from that came down from Stratford. Oh, come on. We're going to have this shit going on. I should have just gone. It's going to be one of these never-ending battles with these cars. I'm not waiting. Not going to have a never-ending battle with these guys. Alright, so we're going to make a left out of this lot and make our way over to the farm road that's south of here. And that farm road will take us straight over to Dalhart. There's another farm road just north of here, FM 297, that I've been known to use as well. I'm not sure I'd say it's technically legal to be on that road for trucks that going past a certain point, but doesn't mean I don't use it regularly, and there are plenty of other trucks that also use it. Just the flashy lights up here, right? No pedestrians here. Alright, couple things. I'll come down the road to the end of the street. It'll curve off to the left. Alright, so a couple of things I want to talk about here before we call it a night. First, when you're in a shipping office, get off the damn phone. That wasn't the street I needed, was it? No, it curves up. So I'm in there, I'm trying to talk to the guy checking me out, and he's saying something, but the JBS driver who was checking in was busy on his phone call, and I can't hear the guy in the guard office over the guy talking on his phone. And and it doesn't help that there's the plexiglass window, the barrier there. So the guy I'm talking to, the only way his voice has to get through is through the opening where the bills get signed and all that, and passed along and all that shit. Have some courtesy. Don't be on the phone when you're doing business with other people. That's bad manners to do that kind of thing. Alright, and also when I was editing the footage of my Walmart delivery in Falls Valley, I noticed, I don't know if it's just an issue with that particular SD card that I was using for my rear cameras, but I was not able to get any of the rear camera footage. There was footage there, but not of the area, not of the parts of the footage that I needed for my YouTube video. And it's weird because even when I deleted everything off of there, the SD card still shows as having 101 gigs of used space, even though, out of the 128 gigs available, or total, whatever, and there's nothing on there. So I might have to format the card, or so. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it's acting a little bit funky right now. That's not the same card that is in the camera while I'm recording this video, so I'm hoping you'll have actually some rear camera footage. Not that it's likely to matter a hell of a lot when it's dark and not a lot to see there. And there weren't many. Well, I guess there was. Yeah, I don't know. The backing footage and stuff, that's where it's useful, but that's where hopefully you guys got some use out of it if it's even available, which I hope it is. Alright, so we got the farm road right here in front of us. We're going to turn right. This is a nice It's a nice truck road right here. It's in really good shape. Last time I came through here, it's wide enough. It has enough shoulder area. Not super large shoulder area, but it's enough where there's at least some margin for air there. For some reason this trailer feels like it doesn't quite want to stop as quickly as it maybe should. I'm going to swing a little extra wide because I can't see where my tandems are at in relation to that ditch over there. Where'd that guy come from? Because I didn't even see a truck back there when I started my turn. Pretty good distance away or something, but it doesn't look like he's going that fast, or maybe he turned at the same time as me and accelerated faster. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this will take us right over to US 87 on the south side of Dalhart, and then it's I go north on 87 a very short distance, and then I turn left at a light, and that'll take me right to Highway 54. I can also go to the north end of Dalhart on 87, and there's a Love's truck stop there. It's brand new. I don't even know if they have a Catskill there. It's a brand new place. I'll have to use my Catskill app to even find out if they have a skill there, because I heard it's a small Love's. They do have parking. Just not sure about there's enough room there for a scale, but we'll find that out, and then we'll leave after that. I don't know, I'll shut it down. Yeah, there is a Dumas. Okay, yeah, there is a Catskill at the Love's and Dalhart, so I could probably go ahead and stop there, scale it. Yeah, maybe even get me a fresh drink or something. And then hopefully not even have to stop in Tucumcari when I get down to I-40. So, all that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Again, thanks for hanging out watching. I hope you all got entertainment or use or whatever you wanted out of this, as always. And I'm guessing I will see you guys again in Azusa. That delivers on March 16th. At 16:30, I think it was. So that video will probably be available for you to see on the 17th or 18th, if I had to guess. Yeah, because I can't edit it while I'm driving, obviously, and sometimes it takes time to put the pieces together and finish getting it. So I'll try to get it up there and ready for you guys to watch as quickly as I can when I do get there. But I plan on seeing that video somewhere around the 17th or 18th, though. You all have a great night or morning, and we'll see you on the next one.